Okay, good morning, class.
Good morning,
Before we start, there is please lead the prayer.
Dear Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as
As
we
we
forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Okay, so our topic for today is part of speech. So I hope that all of you are familiar about the parts of speech. So here's the part of speech: a noun, verb, pronoun, adverb, adjective, interjection, preposition, and conjunction. So in parts of the speech, there are a noun. So what is a noun? So anyone is, I know that all of us, some of you are familiar with noun. So noun is a name. It indicates a person, place, animals, or things. So there are two kinds of nouns: a proper nouns and common noun. So the proper noun is a name of a specific person, place, or event. A proper noun is always written in a capital letters. For example, your name: Harry, John Harry, and Mary Grace Tila. So, in another example, Filipino: in place, Tuman, Laguna, and in the name is Rose. So, the common noun is same as proper noun, but the difference between proper and common is the common is always written in small letters. For example, town, animal, factory, perfume, and table. So, in noun, nouns have three genders: masculine, feminine, and neuter. So, a masculine refers to mix. Example, a man, lion, father of race. Feminine. Feminine refers to females: woman, lioness, mother, and nun. Neuter refers to either male or female. Example, teacher, doctor, vendor, writer. So some nouns change their gender by retaining its root word. Example, landlord, landlady, policeman, policewoman. And another example of compound noun. A compound noun is composed of two nouns which are combined together to form another noun. Butter plus fly is equals to butterfly. Sun plus castle, sunglasses. Plate and ground is equals to playground. Mother plus land is equals to motherland. And then, after the noun, which is we have a pronoun. So what is pronoun? Pronoun is a word that stands in for a noun, often to avoid the need to repeat the same noun over and over, like nouns. Pronouns can refer to people, things, concepts, and places. Most sentences contain at least one noun or pronoun. For example, at the pronoun I, hers, anybody, or each other. In pronoun, we have a singular, plural, and both. Another example of singular pronoun: another, anyone, other, anything, someone, each, enough, everyone, so on and so forth. In plural is both, few, fewer, many, others, or several. In both, all, most, such, any, none, more, and some. So the next is conjunction. A conjunction joins words, phrases, or clauses and indicates the relationship between the elements. Join, coordinating, conjunctions connect grammatically equal elements in but, or, nor, so, or for, yet. Conjunction join words or group of words I want to marry you. Police stopped him while he was driving so fast. So, the conjunction has three parts. Coordinating conjunction, subordinating conjunction, and correlative conjunctions. So the coordinating conjunction is for, and, neither, but, or, yes, so. Subordinating conjunctions, we have after, although, unless, because, in order, since, if, and that. The last is correlative, not only, but also, through, and yet. The next is interjection. Interjection is a word added to sentence to convey strong emotion. It is not grammatically related in any other part of the sentence. An exclamation mark follows an interjection. For example, ouch, that hurts. Hey, put that down. OMG, you are here. And the next is adjective. An adjective modifies a noun, pronoun. An adjective usually precedes the noun or pronoun which modifiers. Example, pretty lady, dirty, clothes, cold water, bad guy. And an adjective can be modified by an adverb or by a phrase or clause, functioning as an adverb. Example, my sister beautiful embroidered glass. The adverb is beautiful. Modifies the adjective embroidered. Some nouns, many pronouns, and many participate phrases can also act as adjectives. So, an adjective, we have four types. The four types of adjective is possessive, demonstrative, interrogative, and predictive. So first, the possessive, we have an adjective shows possession. Example, mine, yours, his, her, its, our, their. For example, I forgot my books inside the room. What is your email address? Hazel and Brenda lost their way in the forest. The second, demonstrative adjectives. The demonstrative adjectives are identical to the demonstrative pronouns. Example, this, that, those, and that. For example, this building needs repainting. I will buy that dress. Those pupils were absent in their class. The next is interrogative adjective. An interrogative adjective is like interrogative pronoun. Which book will be borrowed? What book are you reading? Then the last is indefinite adjectives. An indefinite adjective is similar to an indefinite pronoun. Example, mainly. Many politicians believe they won the election. I will send you any messages that arise after your rewarded work. All kittens were colored white. And the adjectives, no, never mind. Next is preposition. A preposition likes noun, pronoun, and phrases to other words in sentence. The word or phrases that the preposition introduce is called the object of the preposition. A prepositional phrase that acts as adjective modifies a noun or a pronoun by telling what kind of each one. Example, the dress with flower design is mine. The flower design acts as an adjective because it modifies the noun blouse and it also tells what kind. So, there is two types in preposition and object. Example, in preposition, on, beneath, against, under, over, during, and so on and so forth. An object is on the table. Next is beneath the ocean, against time, under the sea, eat, she runs, he works, it comes. A verb shows the state of condition of person or thing. Example, Patty is sleepy, Anita is sick, the tree is tall. And the last is adverb. An adverb modifies a verb, an adjective is another adverb, a phrase or clause. So we have four types of adverb. Adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, and adverb of degree. An adverb of manner tells how an action is done. It answers the question how is it answers the question how. Example, actively, calmly, promptly, fast, steadily, and hastily. An adverb of time tells when an action is done. It answers the question when. Example, already, today, tomorrow, once, soon, and lately. An adverb of place tells where an action is done or where movement takes a place. It answers the question where. Example, somewhere, around, away, together, back, and apart. Then the last is adverb of degree. Tells to what extent or to what degree an action is done in. Answer the question how much. Example, greatly, more, much, completely, extremely, and much. So, in adverbs, we have the comparative and superlative. The comparative and superlative is can be formed by an adjective, adding er or es to the positive of most one-syllable adverbs. Fast, faster and fastest. Late, later and latest. Quick, quicker and quickest. 2. Put more or most before positive form of adverbs of 2 or more syllables. Smoothly, more smoothly, most smoothly. Easily, more easily, most easily. Rapidly, more rapidly, most rapidly. The next is adverbs that have irregular forms in the comparative and superlative degrees. Well, better, best, little, less, least, badly, worse, and worse. Many adjectives becomes an adverbs when the suffix has a ly is added to them. Example, clear goes to clearly, careful will become carefully, slow, slowly, strict, and it becomes strict. So some of you or all of you are familiar what is a punctuation. So punctuation is the standard non-alphabetical symbols or mark that are used to organize writing into clause, phrases, and sentences. In this way, makes its meaning clear. Most common punctuation marks are period, comma, semicolon, colon, question mark, exclamation mark, apostrophe, hyphen, dash, quotation mark, parenthesis, bracket, and ellipsis. So, our topic for today is about the parts of speech. So, any question, clarification? None. So, that's all. Thank you.